Straight to me, gentleman sausage.
Look at the lens, look at the lens.
Always thinking, pal, always thinking. Genius! I'm happy with 18 inches.
Hey up, you're 8. This is my log store. As you can see, it's pretty empty. But I've got all these logs here, ready to be cut up, put in there, and drying out for next season's burning. But the one thing I'm missing is a saw horse. I've not got one. Not saw horse, a saw horse. So what I'm thinking is, I'm going to make one, purely because I've seen price. And they start from about 90 quid. And I'm like, I'm not going to buy that. I'm not going to spend my money on that. So I'm going to make one. So I'm going to utilise the side of my log store, just there, hopefully. And I'm going to make myself a saw horse to go on there, a saw horse. Now, what I have been using currently, my aluminium step, or aluminium as the rest of the world call it. I'm going to show you how I've been using that step in a minute now. But before I get started, the first thing any DIYer needs to do is activate work mode on your Crocs. Work mode activated. It's a bit dangerous, to be honest. So yeah, so I'm going to make my own saw horse.
Stick a thumb up me and like and subscribe. Cheers, Bab.
Right, Neil Buchanan, here we come. So this is my current log store. Where my logs are, there we go. So what I'm going to be doing is utilising the left hand side as you're looking at it from the front. What I'm going to do is attach a bit of wood going that way, coming out, put a support on it. So my log then, I'm going to slide on top of that and just set a little bit further back. I'm going to stagger some pieces of wood all on top like that or each other. They're going to be set back for the different thicknesses of logs that I'm going to be putting on. So as you're looking at that section there from the side, they're going to be staggered like that. So when the log comes on, there you go, it'll insert and it'll stop the log there, and then it'll stop it from toppling over like that. So it'll counteract that falling over. But if I've got a thicker one, thicker log, you can just put it on that one and it'll rest on that one there, and so on. So I've got a really big one that's coming out, it'll just rest on top of that. So hopefully you know what I mean, but if you don't, I'm going to show you. So let's crack on. I'm going to move some of these, you don't need to see me do that. Right, so what I'm thinking is, I've got a nice thick post here, got them boards off this pallet just there. So my support is going to come off of there, down onto there, and then hopefully at the back, just there, I'll be able to catch those verticals and attach the staggered section along that bit. So let's get making it.
Right, so length for my angled section, I'm thinking about looking at it, I think maybe 18 inch. I'm happy with 18 inches. I'll be happy with that. Should be more than long enough. Little bits of wood I'm using and all, left over from inside of this. My log cabin build. Look at some of them videos. Quality. With a capital illity.
Lovely jubbly. Let's do that bit. Here's a tape measure for when you can just go about there, I'll do. Next thing is to make a stagger bit. This is where it's going to get a little bit complicated. Won't have to go make things so complicated. See the way you're. Overall, cheer up, you bitch. Right, let's do it. So what I'm thinking is to maximise surface area. If I sit it on there, my log's only going to have, what's that, an inch to sit on. So if I attach them that way like that, 2 inches worth of surface area for my log to sit into to stop it from toppling out. And the next one all I'll do, I'll screw that into there like that and then come further up. Ok, comprende? Por favor. Last one. Right, there you go. It's just like a step effectively. So you've got 3.5 inches between there and there, your next piece of wood. Hopefully that gap won't be too big, but we'll find out and try, right? That's all we can do. Now I know what you're thinking. I thought the exact same thing. You're like me, we know everything, don't we? You're thinking to yourself, when you slip your logs in there, it's just going to slip and move about when you're cutting it. Well, you smart arse git, I'm going to show you what I'm going to be using. Always thinking, pal, always thinking. Right, because I do everything myself, probably a bit like you, I even laid my own carpets recently. So, what I've got left over is some of these. You see them in there. Some carpet grippers. I'm going to use them. You know the bits where the wood's going to go in? I'm going to put 2 bits in, one there, all the way on each one, and on the top of my angledy bit I'm going to put some on top of there as well, so that should stop it from moving about. Do you know it? I know what you're thinking, what an absolute complete genius, using carpet grippers to stop his wood from rolling about and gripping when he puts it in this self-builded contraption that is made. But what you're going to see is, when I've put these grippers on, all your little pins in your grippers are running the same direction as that's being mited there. Look, that's moving that way, and all your little pins all along there going the same way. So what I've done, that one is going that way, whoop, and the other side is going that way, whoop. So hopefully you should get a nice grip of your logs when you put them in. Good that, innit? So if you're like me and you save absolutely everything and you never throw anything away just in case, well, today is one of them just in case moments. This is the lid off a little wooden crate I've got that we turned into a planter. Save everything, absolutely everything. So what I'm thinking is, I'm going to lay that on top of there like that, on top of that step I've made for my wood to go in, my logs. Then we've got, so I'm going to attach this to there, then I'm going to attach that to the side of my log store. That's it, it's on, screwed on to my bit of wood that I'm going to attach to my log store. What you don't want to do is put it on the wrong side, because then you're going to make yourself look like a right knob. So the last thing I want to be doing is bending down when I'm cutting my logs, because you're going to be stood there for ages sometimes, aren't you? You know what it's like, just monotonous cutting. So I'm going to do it at a nice comfortable height. So I just need to work out as to where it's going to bloody go. That there will do. Just on that one there. Oh, you fucking there, sharp bastard. Oh no, it's gonna fall. Fantastic. Right, let's chuck a piece of wood and see how we're gonna go. It's a bit far back, that, it works though, doesn't it? Look at that. Let's pull that forward a bit. So, looking at this then, what I might do, cut that off, have that flush with that one. There you go, up and down. That'd sit in there. Just right, that shouldn't come anywhere, I don't think. Or maybe just sit it back a little bit. Take that bottom one off as well, don't need that. Then get it screwed in. Happy days. Oh, you fucker. Stab me then again. Hopefully these don't fall down and crush me. Just imagine if that fell down. Straight in my gentleman sausage. Come on. Like a dwarf. Don't look heavy, but where's the bloody ton? Out there. Right. That should, if that's in there, will that stop that? Should do. Right, I'll hold that up with my massive knob. That's not really into all that. Let's give this a billy bash.
before I stick any more screws in there. Look at that. Oh my god, the man's a fucking genius. He's an absolute genius. I think that's alright. But just look. All them 2 screws in there. Where they both landed. You Adam and Eve, that. One there and one there. At least now I know where I need to go. Get in, my son. Get in. Right, and that one needs to be about there. Bang on, look at that. All for free. All for free, can you believe it? All for free. That's all attached, all my screws. There you go. That first 2 I missed. There and there. All the rest, all the way in. That, you could sit on there. Could even get our last to sit on that. Won't go nowhere. That's not going nowhere either. Bang on, right. Next thing to do is to try it. I'm really excited, are you? Let's see if it works or not. Or I've just wasted like 3 hours of my life that I'm never ever gonna get back. Let's try it. So just for scientific purposes, I'm gonna use the same log that I used on my aluminium step when I first started, just to see if it's any good, just to see, you know, just a comparison, just to see if I'm ever going to lose any more limbs or not. 100. Oh my god, the man is so strong. He's so strong. There we go. It's on. It's on. It's not fully in because I've just done it that with one hand. There we go. It is. That's about straight, that, isn't it? Let's get it in a little bit more. I can't push that in because it's gripping against them carpet grippers. What a fabulous idea that were. And then because I'm stood this side, I'm cutting this way with my saw, I can butt it up against here like this, up against the side of my building, and it shouldn't move anyway. So let me get that in place properly and we'll sort it out. Right, so that's butting up against that back timber, just up there. If I get it up against my building, that ain't going anywhere. That's proper solid. Wait, where's me yippee ain't so? Bush. How awesome's that? What an idea. Come on, big lass. Oh my god. Look at that. That fits perfect in there. That is a perfect fit. I'm well impressed with that. So in reality, that last one is all I'm going to need. I'm never going to use that top one. Take that off, bring it forward like I said, we'll be good to go. For cinematic purposes, just imagine I've just cut that off with my saw because my GoPro shot it and I lost that last bit of footage that I was recording. But anyway, it's done. I've finished. I've cut that. I've tried a few different logs on it now. It works great. It's unreal. I can't believe I've invented it. I've not even copied anybody else online, so if anybody else has done one like this, I've not copied them. I promise. I won't lie to you. I love you. I think you're great. Anyway, that's it. I've done. I've finished. So I'll see you later. Ta-da. Alright. Deactivate croc work mode. Deactivation complete.